March 18, 1990, night in Boston. In the quiet town stands a temple to art, the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum. Shortly after midnight, two men ring the doorbell at the side entrance. Security guard Rick Abbott, breaking protocol, lets them in. The two men are posing as police officers. They claim they have arrived to respond to a report. But they didn't come to investigate. Their goal was robbery. The two robbers professionally handcuff him and take the two guards to the basement. The robbery has begun. Time. 81 minutes. They didn't hesitate for a second. The heart of the museum, the security center, was their first target. The perpetrators knew exactly what they were doing. They took all the footage that could have exposed them. An eerie silence settled over the museum. The thieves moved like ghosts among the art treasures, invisible. The robbers knew what they were looking for, the most valuable works of art. They took priceless paintings by Vermeer and Rembrandt. They roughly cut the canvases from their frames, permanently destroying them. They stole 13 works of art, but left the empty frames behind. A Manet painting and 5 Degas sketches were also part of the loot. The robbers took the museum's oldest object, a bronze vase from the Shang dynasty. They removed the Napoleonic Eagle Cross from a flag, which carries a special reward. The robbers returned to the car several times. They knew the building. They didn't leave any cameras behind. They took the videotapes with them. The investigation began immediately. The first suspect was the museum's security guard. Rick Abbott passed the polygraph, but the FBI found his behavior suspicious. The main theory revolved around the Boston mob. Bobby Donati is named as the culprit. Ferrara, the mafia boss, was in prison. Were the paintings used for blackmail? The purpose of the theft was not to sell, but to be able to bargain with the paintings. Miles Connor, a notorious art thief, claimed to know who stole the paintings. The FBI suspects the paintings may have migrated through the underworld. The traces of the paintings have never been clearly identified. They were probably kept in secret warehouses in private hands, or used to pay off debts where investigators would never have found them. It is possible that the art treasures are being stored in an abandoned warehouse. They were hidden under the museum or hidden behind a wall. They could even be in a free port where the art treasures could remain unnoticed. However, the most likely theory is that the art treasures change hands in the underworld. The value of paintings to criminals is that they cannot be found. The FBI suspects the paintings were used to pay off debts or to secure the release of a criminal. The museum has offered a huge $10 million reward for their recovery. There is a $100,000 reward for the Napoleonic Eagle Cross. The investigation extended beyond the underworld because the value of the paintings was so great that perhaps the criminals did not want to risk keeping them. the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum still houses the masterpieces today. According to the founder's will, the collection should never be altered. The paintings were therefore not replaced. The empty frames symbolize absence and hope. The case file was never closed. Investigators have been searching for the paintings ever since. Most of the criminals are now dead. They may have taken the secret with them to the grave. Did the paintings survive 30 years of hiding? The question of what happened to the paintings still hangs in the air today. An unfinished story on the border between art and crime. But what if the story isn't over yet? The museum's empty frames symbolize absence, lost beauty, and hope, serving as a kind of never-ending reminder of the greatest robbery in history. The criminals have disappeared, the whereabouts of the paintings are unknown, but the investigation is still alive. The museum and art world never give up hope. In the silence, the empty frames wait quietly, and the world of art was changed forever by those 81 minutes. The robbery of the century? A mystery that will haunt the art world forever. The empty frames wait in silence. The hope lives that one day the art will return to its place. But the night the art was stolen, we will never forget. The end of a story that has been going on for 30 years and has kept everyone in suspense. There is no happy ending.